Welcome to the Cabral Concept, where board-certified naturopath and integrative health practitioner Dr. Stephen Cabral shares how he was diagnosed at the age of 17 with a life-altering illness and given no hope for recovery. It was only after studying and traveling all over the world did he discover how to combine ancient Ayurvedic healing practices with state-of-the-art naturopathic and functional medicine to fully rebalance the body and re-energize it with life. It's time to discover how to get well, lose weight, and finally feel alive again. And now, here's your host, Dr. Stephen Cabral.
Welcome back to our Friday review, our end of the week edition of the Cabral Concept. So great to have you here today. I can't wait to bring you some of my favorite products from the week that I wanted to share with you. All things from dealing with harsh weather here in New England, all the snow that we've been getting over the past couple of weeks, to one of my favorite nutritional products that I've been using with meals to improve overall digestion, as well as a brand new set of household cleaning products, everything from the laundry, the dishes, the floors, the tables, the countertops. So I'll share that with you today. I've got brand new research for you as well right here on heartburn that could actually be caused by an allergy. We'll talk about that. And another research study that I wanted to reinforce on how long is too long for intermittent fasting. So much to go over, so much to cover, where to begin. Well, I always begin with the updates of what has been going on from the private practice over the past week. And really what I just wanted to share with you is just one simple thing for this week, and that it's never hit me more than it did about 2 weeks ago when we did something that was essentially an industry first, and that was giving away a functional medicine lab test to people that maybe wouldn't be able to get it, on their own. They wouldn't be able to afford it, which again, I totally understand that. I've been there myself. There's no doubt about that. I was there when I first started, 19 years old, saying like, how are we going to make, the payment for these functional medicine labs, all those things, but they were life-changing. And so of course, if it was up to me, we'd give all these things away for free. Now, we can't because you literally cannot run a big global-based company that way, but I wanted to this time. It meant a lot to me. My team knew it meant a lot to me, and that's what we did. And the outpouring of support was unbelievable. We sold out of those 250 labs, I think by the second day, and we added a few more because we felt it was the right thing to do. We obviously can't do that quite often, that's for sure, but the support and the really realization that we are on a mission was never stronger. And that to me, it fired me up. It really did. I was talking with my COO of EquiLife of the company saying like, this is the best thing that we've ever did. Like, people are really enjoying this. I was just like, it brought fire to what we were doing in a good way. Like, we were all like just really ignited with our mission of saying, people want to find out the underlying root causes of their dis-ease, whether it be autoimmune, skin, migraines, you name it, or, maybe it's weight gain, or they just feel like blah, like they're just drained all day long. Well, we can fix that. We know how to fix these things, but the way that we do it is by figuring out what those underlying root causes are. We'd love people to run the big five. There's no doubt about that. But what if we could get started with just one? And that's what we did. So again, I'm just excited about not only that and the however hundreds of people that are going to get that lab back in a couple months once they submit it. It takes about 3 to 4 weeks for the lab to basically process the results. You get on a call, which is included with that lab. I mean, it was a crazy giveaway that's going to give you your results. It's going to take you through. It's going to walk you through it. That's the difference with the EquiLife that we're trying to create. One, a global-based, open-source functional medicine practice. But number two, you get a call. You get a consultation on what those results mean, and you get a plan. Like, there's just nothing else being done like that except in a private one-on-one setting, which again is fantastic. It's going to be 3x, 4x, 5x the price. And that's what we're just trying to get this. How do we get this to scale? How do we get this to so many people out there? That's the goal. We don't want hundreds of people. We want tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people being able to realize this is what's holding them back, right? So again, just excited, really thrilled about what we were able to do. Maybe in the future we'll be able to do something like that again. But thank you so much. All right. The next up is, again, it's all about innovation that gets me like really driven to do what I do. Because I know the results are possible, right? So it's like, how do we keep pushing it forward? Well, for me, again, if we had limitless finances as a company, well, there's obviously more we could do. But because there's a whole anti-aging line that I've wanted to come out with, like so much more, right? There's so much more. There's so much more. But all of these things obviously have cost to them. But one thing that we were able to do is, based on what our community was asking us, individual-based packets. So our first individual travel-based packs are the daily nutritional support. This is the same exact serving as 2 scoops from our daily nutritional support. You can see right up there on that shelf right there. That's part of the daily foundational protocol. Those products right there, I use them every day. And that one right there is the daily nutritional support. It's all of your vitamins, all your minerals, all of your antioxidants, your daily detox factors, as well as a vegan-based protein powder, 15 grams every single day to start your day. Fantastic, right? It's great. Well, what can you do? Well, now you get them in a travel pack. I wish I had the pack to show you right here. Maybe we'll pop it up if we get it in time, but they're literally being released this week, okay? So what we're doing is we are offering 10% off this week at equi.life, EQUI.life is the name of the website. That's basically the online private practice right there. And it's 10% off all week long. So that is great because it's what people ask for, right? That's what we're trying to do, is like, what do people want? Well, during a detox, now you could carry this packet with you. Of course, you can use it in your shaker bottle that we have, the Pro Stack, that you can put all your scoops in there, but you can travel with this, right? Take it on an airplane very easily. Like, it's just ease of use. So a lot of people have asked, so that is what we are doing. So again, you get the same 14 servings. Those are all in the boxes that are shipped, same exact serving size, just in individual packets. And in the future, we'll be coming out with our crisp apple daily fruit and vegetable blend packets as well. Hope you enjoy that. Check them out. This week, only 10% off at equi.life. All right, this week on the podcast, let's do a little podcast recap. And on Monday, we went over the Gelman amnesia effect. Are you suffering from that? How to overcome it and really take charge, take control, believe in yourself when you go after and want to achieve any new goal that you've never been able to do before. That was episode 1858. 1859 was even conventional medicine now believes in and recommends this one specific nutritional supplement. You can check that out on 1859. It's been shown to be very effective with the COVID-based virus, as well as many other health-based conditions. Episode 1859 there. 1860 was how to get glowing skin using or with a skin detox. So check that out. I give you 9 steps, super inexpensive, of what to use for that skin detox, how to hydrate properly, et cetera, et cetera. So basically an outside in and an inside out skin-based detox for that glowing based skin. All right. And yesterday was our interview of the week. Every single week, we've got a brand new guest. The guests are so up to date, so fresh that when I'm recording this podcast a week earlier, I don't actually know who's going to be right in that spot. So hopefully you check that out. That was episode 1861. Literally, I interview world-class people. Some of them you'll know, some of them you won't know, but I interview people that are literally experts in their field, and of course, yesterday was no different. All right, today's show, the Friday review. So let's get into the rest of the show. I've got 3 great product reviews for you today. And the first one I want to do is a random one, right? I talked to you about what? Wellness, weight loss, anti-aging, mindset, all of those different things, right? The de-stress protocol, the diet, the exercise, the stress reduction, the toxin removal, the rest, the emotions, the supplements, and the success mindset. But what are other things that I like to use that I think you get a lot of benefit? So if anything is just like a good buy that I've just gotten so much benefit from, I'm going to bring you. All right. Now I know that winter, I wouldn't say that it's coming to a close in New England for another month, but for the future, because you'll be able to get them for less money right now. There's a pair of boots that I've been wearing. Many of you have already know the brand, but they were game changers for me spending my time in Boston and in Maine. Maine, sloppy, muddy, icy, wet, like harsh base weather. Now, I love it It's a strange side of me. I love it, but at the same time, it's messy, wet, all of those things. There's a pair of boots that I got that are unlike anything I've ever worn before, complete game changers, and I love to bring these things to you. So maybe you like them, maybe you don't. But here they are in all of their glory. You can see them right here. And they're very well used. You can see how dirty they are, that I wear them literally every day. And you can see the grip on the bottom. Okay, so these right here are called Sorel Caribou waterproof boots. Why do I love these? The bottom, really rugged. This is probably like Gore-Tex or something waterproof right here. And natural rubber, it says. And the top, though, is very soft. So they're different than regular boots, meaning like they're easy to walk in. So I don't like hard rubber boots, hard boots the whole way up. These things are super soft. I've never once retied them. I slipped my foot in, but also they're waterproof, which is great. But also this is insulated. So the inside is completely insulated, keeps your feet warm, keeps your feet dry, and you don't have to worry about walking through snow, slush, mud, rain, you name it, and I can slip them off and put on my shoes or sneakers when I get to work. So that's the first Sorel Caribou waterproof boots. These are basically going to be part of my winter routine every year going forward, and probably for life, because that's how fantastic they are. All right, next up, before we get to the whole house cleaning based products, I'm going to share this with you. I can't share with you, I can't link it up, unfortunately. And this is not an EquiLife based product, but you know that I try to represent the best of the functional medicine and integrative health based industry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share this product. It's not EquiLife, so I have to share it on a different website. I'm going to share it with everyone who's interested. Not everybody will be interested. I can't put it on the website. You know, FDA regulations don't allow me to put it there at stevencabral.com/1862 with the rest of the links. But anybody that wants to check out this product can hear it. For anybody watching on video, of course, I'm not showing you the exact label, but I will send it to you, or you can just text me. It's stevencabral.com/text. Literally, it's me texting you back. So stevencabral.com/text, that'll take you to my text number, which literally comes right to my phone. I would show you the text app here, but it will show you everybody's name. And for confidentiality reasons, I can't do that. But I've been using this product lately, and it is called Betaine HCl and Pepsin. Most of you who are inside of IHP already have heard me talk about this, and typically I would only recommend it with a heavy protein meal, and that is typically when I do recommend it. But I've been using it so here's the thing, I want to share with you this. Typical lunch for me, I'll do maybe some squash, some broccoli, some hemp hearts on top, some olive oil, little sea salt, delicious. That's it, right? Super, super simple. The last month or so, I've been adding in fish a few days a week at lunch. I'll tell you why. I've been trying to increase my protein just a bit because I've been increasing my workouts. So I'm trying to get in a little bit more of an anabolic-based protein. Now, again, you know I'm still predominantly a vegan until dinner. Like that's the diet plan that I follow for myself. Using hemp hearts, using my DNS shake in the morning. I'm not looking to be a big bodybuilder anymore, any of those different types of things. But that fish a few days a week at lunch has actually been helpful, I believe, with being able to keep up with the workouts, add a little bit more anabolic-based protein. But it's, of course, harder to digest, right? The closer you get towards meat on that spectrum, the harder it is to break down, okay? So I've been taking 2 capsules of betaine HCl and Pepsin besides a meat-based meal with the fish, and I think it has been easing my digestion. It's not needed. You can just use your daily digestive enzyme, but for anybody that wants to give it a shot that might feel a little bit bloated or a little bit maybe fatigued after a meal, start with the daily digestive enzyme. But if you want a little bit more, to add a little bit more heat to the stomach, a little bit stomach acid, of course, you don't want to do this with H. pylori if you have H. pylori, and you don't want to do this if you have heartburn. But you could use some of this betaine HCl. I will link up the company today. I'll send you the link if you text me at stevencabral.com/text. Okay, last product review of the day is from a country or company called Branch Basics. So they send you this beautiful little canvas tote bag here, which obviously you can reuse. If you're watching this on video, great. If not, I'll explain it all through audio. Again, I'd love you to like and subscribe over on YouTube. It's just my name, Stephen Cabral. You'll be able to get those podcasts and videos actually about 8 hours sooner than everybody else. They're released on YouTube, so you can definitely check those out on a daily basis. So the gift of clean is what they call it, and they send it in a box basically that says non-toxin cleaning products here. So I'm going to open this up for you. Haven't started using them yet. But this is a good quality company. You know, I've reviewed a few other cleaning companies before. I always check the ingredients over at ewg.org, right? I checked them out, and these were all on the ones scale. So essentially what they do is they send you, this is different than some of the other companies. I just want to share this with you. They send you the concentrate. So this is their powerful multi-purpose cleaner, okay? So this can be used for laundry, for floors, for carpet, for linoleum, and I know you can definitely use it on hand soaps as well as counters as well. And if you take a little smell of this, like, because I know a lot of people like to use essential oils in it, which you could still do, it has a citrus-based smell to it, okay? I know they add chamomile to this. I don't get as much of the chamomile. I get more of the citrus. So if you like that orangey citrus-based smell, that's what I'm getting here as well. No synthetic preservatives, no synthetic fragrances, no alcohols, no xylates, no parabens, no phthalates, no SLS, sodium lauryl sulfate, which cause a lot of that suds. Kind of life, not harmful to people or pets when used as directed, and made in the USA. Looks like Minneapolis, Minnesota right here. So really nice to be able to promote plant mineral-based products made in the US. And here's what they do. They send you, these are plastic bottles. You can always use your own glass ones as reusable, but they make it super simple. Here's what you do. It says, fill the bottle with water, add 1 drop of the concentrate, gently shake, and start. So here's what they do though. They give you a fill line right here. Let me see if I could find this. I know there's a fill line on this. Fill the bottle with water. Well, I'll have to go back and I'll show you where this is in just a moment. But this is right here is their streak-free glass mirror windows bottle, okay? Then this one is the bathroom, toilet, tile, grout, and shower. And it says, yes, I knew I wasn't going insane here. Fill water to water line, okay? So you can see right there. There's a line right there that says water. Now you add the concentrate, which is right here, just to the soap line, okay? So super simple. You fill all this with your filtered Berkey water or whatever filter you use, and then you fill the rest up with soap, and now you're ready to go for your bathroom-based cleaner. Okay, we have an all-purpose cleaner, and again, we have a water line to here, but this time, because it's not the bathroom, you don't need as much of the concentrate. So you just add about a ½ an inch worth right there. So then you have this one for your all-purpose. I'm going to go back to this one because I must have missed it. No, this is a different way. Again, first time using it, just being honest with you. The streak-free one, there must be a concentrate in here, and you'll just add a drop of that. Must be this right here, 1 drop. So you fill this whole thing with water up to the label. That's it. Okay. The next one in here is your foaming wash, and you can see you put your water right up to here, your concentrate up to here, and then you can use this as your foaming hand wash. The next one is your laundry detergent, okay? Fights stains and odors, hyperallergenic, nose dyes or fragrances. And what you're going to do is fill with water to here and then soap to here. So it's almost a 50-50 for your laundry concentrate. And the last one is an oxygen boost. And you add 1 scoop per load of laundry. And this is going to help with stain removal and cleaning of the clothes. It says it whitens and brightens. And you can hear this is a specific powder in here. And again, just sodium percarbonate and sodium bicarbonate. That's all that this is. And this powder gets added to the laundry. So you've got a nice array of cleaning products all in one with just 1 concentrate. So this 1 bottle is going to allow you to use your all-purpose cleaner, your bathroom cleaner, your streak-free window and glass, your foaming hand one that you can put in your bathroom. And then it's going to allow for your laundry. So again, this one bottle is going to do all of these, which is kind of nice. Again, like I think it's pretty fantastic. You can use these over and over or use glass-based containers as well that are the same exact size. And of course, you can just simply refill with the Branch Basics all-purpose concentrate right here. So hopefully, I know many of you are probably already using this product, and to you, fantastic. Let us know how you like it in the comments, okay? Now, for our research for the week, I always love to be able to bring you 2 research-based studies that I think will help you or one of your loved ones in your life. The first one is this. We know a lot of people out there are dealing with heartburn, acid reflux, indigestion, and let me read you this. This is from Dr. Croker, allergist, and formerly of Allergy Associates of La Crosse, Onalaska, Wisconsin. I apologize for anybody in Onalaska if that's not how you pronounce that. And this was in Allergy Choice. So Dr. Croker says, your heartburn could be caused by an allergy. If you experience heartburn symptoms that don't respond to antacids, it's possible you're suffering from a condition called eosinophilic esophagitis. EOE, a buildup of disease-fighting white blood cells in the esophagus reacting to a food allergy, often milk, wheat, or eggs, or even seasonal allergies. People who have the condition experience pain and difficulty when swallowing, chronic cough, and for some, heartburn. A gastroenterologist can diagnose EOE through an endoscopy and biopsy. Once the culprit allergens have been identified, diet changes and or allergy medications can be effective treatments. Why did I want to bring you this today? Because at 17, 18, 19 years old, I was on Prilosec for heartburn, but it was not working all that well. What was the issue? For me, it was this. This is now, we're going back over 20 years ago. Eosinophilic esophagitis. But I mean, again, what does that even mean? Eosinophils, white blood cells produced by or in conjunction with histamines and other allergy-based issues. Esophagitis, all that means is inflammation of the esophagus. That's it. That's all. Again, like medical speak always has to make things confusing. That's all that it is. So what did I find out? Well, at 19 years old, I started running food sensitivity tests and other issues. Lo and behold, issues with milk, issues with wheat, issues with almonds, issues with all sorts of random things that were causing me mucus buildup, inflammation. Stop eating those foods, no more heartburn, no more acid reflux, no more indigestion, right? So, I mean, that's the power of these things. Of course, I had more work to do for my mast cells. I had to clean up my H. pylori, my candida overgrowth, my small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, but I did that. That was kind of the next phase. I eliminated the foods. That helped tremendously. My sinuses got lifted. I didn't have as much congestion in my nasal passages. Absolutely fantastic. So remember, there's always an answer. We don't always have it yet, but we can find it. All right. So the next one is this. Now, let me grab the podcast for you because I want you to be able to refer back to the podcast on this. I'm going to see if I can find it real quick. It's on intermittent fasting, and I went in depth on this. All right. Very, very in depth on why we don't want to go overboard with all of these things. All right. 1783. So you want to go to stephencabral.com/1783. And I'll link that up with the research on today's podcast at stephencabral.com/1862 because I'll link up Branch Basics, the text line, the Sorel boots, and all the research. All right. Intermittent fasting. Here's the study. Intermittent fasting can cause muscle loss rather than loss of body fat. Time-restricted eating means fasting for more than 12 hours a day. Many people skip breakfast and eat all meals between noon and 8, resulting in a daily 16-hour fast called the 16-8 diet. This is supposed to result in weight loss and better metabolic health. But in a rigorous study of 16-8 intermittent fasting, overweight adults lost only slightly more weight than the control group. And most of what they lost was lean mass, including muscle, rather than fat. The study's senior author had himself been following the 16-8 diet and expected the research to back up its supposed health benefits, but he returned to eating breakfast after examining the results of the research. However, some proponents of intermittent fasting say a longer-lasting trial might have shown different results. not only would it not have shown different results, it would have shown even more detrimental results, because the longer you do them, the worse. Now, you know I'm a big believer in intermittent fasting, all right? I'm a huge believer in intermittent fasting. So why would I share the study with you? Because I'm a big believer in the truth over everything. Now, how long should you be in intermittent fasting for? Well, I talk about that on episode 1783. And I want you to go back and check that out, because 16 hours skipping breakfast is detrimental for many people. Now, the good news is there's an answer to that. And there is a clear-cut way of how you can still do 16 hours a day if you choose to. Some people, like me, do better with 12, 13, 14 hours. Some people will do just fine with 16. I explain that. But there's a reason why, and there is a reason how to overcome the muscle loss. And I share all that with you. And I can't give you the answer today because it goes in depth on episode 1783. So hopefully today's podcast was helpful. Remember, the research is the truth. This is the truth, right? This is absolute truth. Now, it's part of it. We can mitigate these issues by understanding why these things happen, why the catabolism happens. So hopefully this has been helpful. And again, remember, the Cabral concept is not a one show and done. Hopefully you understand that as you listen each day, you begin to accumulate more and more knowledge from the integrative health-based field. And this, of course, will take you well on your way to living a healthy and happy life. Take care, everyone. And again, if the show was helpful, please do feel free to share it with anyone else you believe it could serve. Thank you so much for just tuning into the show. And before you go, I can't wait to share with you a brand new debut over at EquiLife. We have just come out with our single serving daily nutritional support packets. This is the same daily nutritional support powder, just made that much easier in single serve packets. This allows you to get all of your vitamins, your minerals, your electrolytes, your 15 grams of hypoallergenic vegan-based protein powder, your daily detox factors, and so much more. It is a true all-in-one functional medicine-based formula, and it is the perfect way to start your day. That's why we have so many people, thousands upon thousands of people inside of our global health community using it as part of their daily foundational protocol every single day. You're getting that pure chocolate flavor or pure vanilla, and it, of course, is non-GMO. So you can now get that in single-serve packets, which means that, let's say that you're leaving for the weekend, you're traveling, whatever it might be. These are easy on-the-go packets. You can put them in your gym bag. You can use them on the detox while at work, whatever works for you. So you can get now over at equa.life a 14-serving box. That is the same amount of servings in one of your daily nutritional support jars. Same exact amount of servings. And you can get that right now at 10% off during the debut. Head on over to equi.life for 10% off the new single-serving daily nutritional support shake packets. Take care, everyone.